Here we go. We're live. We are live. I'm Jay Ramey. We got Brady Ross with us of the Rockingham County Cougars. If we cut out during this, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the comments as well. It's because if you're in Rockingham County right now, you know it. It is storming very badly. And if that's not proving it to you, my window's right there. It'll be just random flashes. It's storming very badly here. And I'm kind of worried about my internet. But if it does that, stay put for about a second. I'll text Brady Ross, who's at the beach right now, so he'll get the text. And he knew to get out of Dodge before these thunderstorms started. So I'll text him, and we might just have to end the stream early. But otherwise, stay with us. The stream won't automatically stop, and hopefully it will come back. So Brady Ross, very well accomplished. He's a three-sport athlete in Rockingham County. So RoCo Radio's, we've been covering him August to May. Very familiar name, very familiar name. And it's not like he's been like a bad player on any of these teams. He is very good at each of these sports. Led the team in receiving yards in football, and in basketball he was a starter, and recently with baseball he earned all region and all conference honors. So Brady Ross, three-sport athlete, and you're keeping your grades up as well according to Max Preps. I didn't go and get weird sources about that. So how do you juggle it all? How do you go with baseball, basketball, football, and kind of cycle through different sports while keeping your grades up?
It's definitely a lot with football, basketball, and baseball all year. But school's been easy my junior year because I didn't have many classes. They were mostly online, so it's pretty easy to do them all. But they're college classes, so they're still worth a lot. So I still put equal amount of effort into the school as I do in the sports.
Same thing senior year. Going to have some easier classes so you
Yeah.
can get these
Hopefully I
sports
don't
going.
have barely any classes on campus, so I can just focus on school and then do some athletics after school.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and jump into how you started playing each of these sports. And if you're in the comments right now, you can go ahead and drop any questions you have for Brady, and I will get those to him within reason. And we'll just put those in whenever you send them. But first, we're going to talk about how you started playing football. So when's the first time you played?
My first year playing football was 8th grade. Football.
Okay. How did that come about?
Me and my buddies were in class one day, and we were like, we should just play football next year. So we all got together and played football. It was all our first year, and we went 0-5, so it was not a good year.
So it wasn't like a lifelong dream. Oh, I'm going to be a Rockingham County Cougar under the Friday Night Lights. It was kind of on a whim.
Yeah, I had no interest in football till some random day, so I just started playing.
Did you even watch football, or was it
I
just?
watched football. Yeah, I loved watching football, but I played baseball my whole life, so it's just football wasn't even the question.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about basketball, and then we'll get to your main thing, which is baseball, where you won all conference and all regional recently. But how did you start playing basketball?
I played basketball ever since elementary school. I played at the Bethany Rec. I went to Bethany Elementary School, so the Bethany Rec was where everybody played, and all my friends played. So we played every Friday night, and it was just a blast. I wasn't playing basketball serious or anything, but it was just really fun.
Did anybody you played with back then, are they your teammates now?
Yeah, Luke Stripmatter played, Nick Rumbly played, Dalton Johnson played, Carter Matthews played. Everybody on our team played.
A big thing in basketball, especially, maybe even more than the other sports, is chemistry. Do you think that kind of helped Rockingham County be so successful this year?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know if we were on the same team, but just all of us playing together, we were all friends. We all knew each other, and it definitely just helps growing up together like that.
Okay, so we've gotten to football, we've gotten to basketball. The main thing's baseball. So how did you start playing baseball? What age?
My dad got me into baseball when I was probably like 4 years old. And I joined some T-ball league. We lived in Summerfield, so I played for the Summerfield Rec. And I've played ever since, and it's definitely my favorite sport.
Did you play a lot of travel ball?
Yeah, I played travel ball from 7 years old to 2 years ago.
Where's the furthest you went from here playing travel ball?
We went to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in Florida. I don't even know where it was. I was young. I was like 10 years old.
So you started playing travel ball. Did you always want to play for Rockingham County's baseball team, or was it just I'm playing baseball, I'm having a great time right now, and there's no real goal to it? It's
I
just
definitely always wanted to play for the high school. I'd go to the games and see all the kids playing. And I looked up to them. It was just a great time, and I wanted to play for the team.
does it feel weird being one? after all
It
those
doesn't
years?
feel like real. Like watching them back then, it seemed so cool. Now it just seems like normal. So
Yeah, yeah. So, football, basketball, baseball, no matter how long you've played them, you've been very successful. But since football is going to be the sport that's very upcoming, just about a month and a half away from the first game, we're going to talk a little bit more about football than the other sports. So this year, you didn't get as many receptions as many people would have in your position, but when you got it, you averaged like 28 yards per reception. It was something crazy. You had multiple touchdowns, and I was rewatching the very first game of the season last year, and I think it was 60 something yards. I would have clipped it and put it on here, but I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't really feel like learning it. So, but it was a crazy play. You just ran a fly route, you grab it, and the video also would have been terrible because the little AI detector couldn't
it
even
probably
see
gets
how
followed.
far downfield you were going, and that was the first time I had seen that. So, how did you is like big plays something that you work towards, or is it something that just happens?
It's definitely something that just happens. Especially last year, we had a new coach, new offense. We didn't even pass the ball much at all. So when we passed the ball, you had to make the most of it. But I was sharing reps at Y receiver with Tyler Walker, and it was my turn to go in that drive, and luckily I got a pass play and made the most of it.
So you just kind of get these plays. It's not something like, oh, okay, we're going to go out here and we're going to run a bunch of post routes and things like that. It's
You know,
just
it's just we have very few pass plays, so it was definitely just on the fly. I don't even know why we called the play, but I probably did.
okay. Well, I mean, it worked out. It was the dagger play. It pretty much finished up Michael's game that night. Doug Robertson, your new coach. What do you think of him? What's the number one lesson you've learned from him?
He's a great coach. He like he's big on discipline, so that's all we work on. He said if we can do the little things, we can do the big things. So we're just discipline's the main thing right now, and everything else will follow.
What is one thing that you would like to improve on specifically?
As a team or as individual?
So we're gonna get to the team part, but like you, Brady Ross, if there was one thing you could change about your game going into 2025 fall, what would it be?
As a senior, probably just work on my leadership, be a good leader for the team. We don't really have many seniors this year. We have a couple, but we all need to be leaders, and we just need to get the younger guys, and we can all be in the same boat and go the same direction.
What about the team? You mentioned Robertson wants some of the little things. What would those little things be that you think could really push Rockingham to new heights?
Penalties, like get rid of penalties, no like unsportsmanlike conduct, anything that you can control, like what you say, what you do, like all the little stuff. No, don't even worry about the plays. Don't even worry about your assignment. Just know everything and let the little things do themselves.
Okay, okay. And lastly, we're gonna get to this. Who would you say your number one rival is? Rockingham County is now in the same conference as all the county teams, but it may be a team from Guilford or Stokes or somewhere else. Uh, who would you say your most hated team when you go in there to play that game? Whether it's baseball, basketball, you're getting on the gridiron. Who's the team you want to beat the most?
Oof. Last year, I'd say the loudest game, most energetic game we played was definitely against Moorhead in football. So I'm gonna have to go with Moorhead. Just I got a lot of friends on the other side. And it's just a great game, no matter what.
I was talking to a Moorhead player. He is very excited for that
Yeah,
Rockingham County game. I
they're
hope
ranked
I get to
ahead.
cover it selfishly because
They're ranked
that's going to
ahead.
be a great one this year.
Yeah, in the preseason thing, they're ranked ahead of us. We're gonna have to see.
Oh, okay. So you're already keeping up with that.
Yeah,
So, county rivalry game, but now it's a conference rivalry game. That'll be definitely an interesting one to watch. When does that take place? What week is that?
I don't even. It's later in the year. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
I feel like it's midway through the
October or
season.
something.
Not exactly sure. But that was Brady Ross. Thank you so much for joining us. Takes time out of his vacation, and he's at the beach right now, and he decided to take time out of his vacation to join us here on RoCo Radio Conversations. Once again, got to mention those accolades. Led football in receiving yards. He's a starter on the basketball team, in baseball, all conference, all region. So, well decorated player, and we're looking forward to seeing what he does in his senior year. That will be it for us. Thank you so much for listening. As of right now, we plan to have Kendra Harrison on Thursday, so just keep it keep your Facebook ready if there's any updates on that. But for right now, thank you so much for listening to this one. We'll see you soon.